Want to know the secret to selecting and interviewing the best candidates for your startup business? The secret is that there is no secret. All you need to do is follow exactly what other successful people have done in the past and mimic what they do. And practice. How many people have you interviewed and hired in your career? If the answer is less than 20, you have some job to do. Malcolm Gladwell, in his book Outliers, explains how in order for us to be considered an expert at something, you would have had to do it for at least 10,000 hours. He calls it the 10,000 hour rule. I started selecting and interviewing people back in 2003 for a very small practice. And boy, did I make mistakes. Why? Because I had never done it before. It wasn't until I started doing it repeatedly when we began the expansion process for the company and grew to over a dozen locations that I began to get the practice, develop the skills, and gain the experience to better select candidates and to conduct better interviews. Now, in case we've never met before, let me tell you a little bit about me. I started working as a dental assistant back in 1998 when I was only 16 years old. By the age of 19, I was promoted to a front desk at a startup, and boy, I grew that practice from $0 to a multi-million-dollar practice. Today, I work as a business consultant for dental universities, large DSOs, and small dental practices. I want to share with you today the top 3 strategies I use to select the best candidates for an open position. The first strategy I use is to plan ahead. One of the biggest mistakes we all make is waiting the last minute to start the process of recruitment. Start dating early is what I encourage my clients to do. I see a lot of startups who are concerned with putting someone on the payroll too early and fail to give themselves enough time to prepare for this crucial key component of business success, the people that you hire. Not to mention under-prepare for conducting the interview. I was once helping a recruiting project in which we sat down and had a coaching session on the do's and don'ts of conducting the interview. And I gave this person materials to read to prepare for a panel interview for the candidates. And the first question that came out of the doctor's mouth when we were conducting the interview was, "Oh my gosh, you look so young. How old are you?" Please, there is a lot of research out there and a lot of do's and don'ts about conducting interviews. Information is out there. Be resourceful, and that's what I did. I wanted to improve my skills and make sure that I was professional and asked the right questions. Strategy number 2, prepare. For a productive interview, try to do the following. The first thing is you need to draft the job description. And a job description should include the job overview, the job requirements, the qualifications, and some of the job duties, to name a few. The second is to sit down and describe the qualities that you want of the candidate themselves and decide if you're willing to make compromises, things like experience versus non-experience based on their personality and the qualities that you find on this candidate. After you have posted your ad and selected the top candidates to screen and interview, make sure you have the list of questions handy during the interview along with their resume. Now, strategy number 3, what to do during the interview. It's not what you say, it's how you say it that matters most. Professor Albert Moravian of UCLA demonstrated that words contribute to only a low 7% of communication. 38% contributes to our voice tone and 55% to our body language. Yet everything we plan, it's typically based on what it's going to be said. Think about this for just a moment. With that said, make sure you create good alignment between the verbal message you're sending your candidate and the verbal communication as a whole. How? Stand tall, make good eye contact, and keep your hands visible to signal trust. These are cues you want to both decode and encode with your candidate during the interview. And so, if you want to increase your chances at better selecting employees for your new business, begin by planning ahead, preparing for the open position and selection, and master your nonverbal skills during the interview. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have found it useful. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to send us your request at contact@mdencs.com. And don't forget to visit our website, mdencs.com, to find out more about our services. It was nice seeing you. Until next time.